Hey, y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. This is Untitled coming to you today with another video, girl. Today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to do super full knotless box braids. And if you guys are interested in seeing how to do that, girl, just continue watching. I am just using the even edge tamer with the purple top, and I'm also just going to finish the braids off with some got to be glue spray, some mousse, and some do-girl oil. That is it, guys. That's all the products that I'm using today. Okay, so right here, guys, I'm just going to start off with the pre-parting. If you want a detailed pre-parting video, I do have that video on my channel, a couple videos before this one. Okay, and it's showing you how in detail I do the pre-parting, why I do it the way I do it, and just everything, guys. So especially for this size, this is like a shmedium, like a little bigger than small, but a little smaller than medium, okay? So she wanted them super, super full and into a bun, so that's what we did today, okay, guys? So you know how some knotless braids, they have a lot of gaps and spaces in between if they're like small or medium, but guys, these are super full. So I'm going to give you guys tips and tricks on how to get super full knotless box braids, honestly, at any size. But today I'm going to show you guys how to do the small, medium size, okay? Also, these will be lower back, almost waist length as well. So that is how everything is looking, guys. Like I said, if you want a detailed video on how to pre-part, I will link that below, or just ask for it in the comments and I'll link it, okay? So right here, guys, I am starting off. Now, whenever I do pre-part, I do not do any type of product on it. I just kind of rough giraffe the parts and braid it up, and then when it comes time to really do the braids, then I clean up the parting, okay? And with the parting, I use the even edge tamer. Now sometimes that even edge tamer can be a little thick and can turn a little white, okay? So if you want to use another product first and then use that, you can, but I'm just going to use that even edge tamer. I'm just going to apply a little amount to clean up the parting, and then when I am starting off my braids, then I'm going to kind of put a good amount on the roots of the braid that I'm doing, okay? I like even edge tamer, especially for hair, type 4 hair, okay, guys? Because you know that shmedium, if you guys have used it, it does not hold properly for textures that are more kinkier than 3C, okay? Once you start getting to the 4A, 4B, and all the other stuff, and 4C, of course, that shmedium does not hold. It'll hold for a little while, but then it gets greasy, oily, and it just does not hold. So I switched from using shmedium to even edge tamer. Now, even edge tamer is a little bit more firmer, actually a lot firmer. So sometimes, like I said, when it dries, it could turn white. So you can always mix. You can always just use like some shmedium when it comes to the parting, and also when it comes to just smoothing out the ends of the braids to blend in with the braiding hair, okay? But for the roots to grip it and have a really, really neat look, do even edge tamer, okay, guys? You would not be disappointed. So I am a left-handed braider, and that is how I'm going to feed the hair in from the left-hand side. Guys, if you are a right-hand braider, it is the same concept. Just do it on the right-hand side. Feed in with your dominant hand. So if your dominant hand is left, feed in from the left side. If your dominant hand is right, then you can feed in from the right-hand side, all right? So some people braid, and then they'll stop and leave the ends loose and then come back and braid. I do that, and I absolutely hate. I did that before, and I actually hate doing that, because whenever you are done with, you know, all the client's head and you braided everything up, guys, you literally have to go right back from the beginning and braid the rest of the hair down. And to me, it's just not quicker. So to me, I just like to go ahead and just braid the hair as I go. So I always start off with the client's hair first, braid in 1 or 2 turns, and then I like to start feeding hair in, okay, guys? So that is what you see me doing. When I'm feeding hair in, I typically kind of grip it different, but when it's time to kind of really just start to blend everything in, I'll grip the hair like that. And I'm going to show you guys again what I mean when it comes to the placement of my hand when I'm feeding hair in. And also the placement of my hand when I am done. So you see the placement of my hand. I am gripping it and holding it firm to the roots, and I'm also feeding the hair in between the pointer finger and the thumb so I can get a good grip, and then I'm braiding the hair in. When I am done feeding those pieces of hair in, you see my placement is different. I go I braid from under, but whenever I'm adding hair, I am holding it over the hair, okay? So that's the concept. And as the hair is frizzy or to clean up pieces, I will apply some of that product to that pieces of hair and braid it in, so that way it has a streamlined look, and that way there's nothing sticking out from the braid. But yeah, so I'm always holding really, really close to the root whenever I am braiding the hair. That is very important to prevent slippage, especially the back of her hair, guys. The back of the hair is going to look a little wonky only because she has super, super short hair, guys. As you guys can see when I first started, that her back row just always kind of been super short. So it won't be like as neat, but it will be secure and it will be in there, okay, guys? So show you guys again the back row. I am gripping and I am holding it close to the root, and then I'm adding the hair in, and then I'm just going to keep on braiding. So I'm literally going to just kind of go back and forth, row by row, and every single row. Now, guys, when you want something very full, keep the rows the same, but as you guys can see, the boxes should be pretty small, okay? But you should have a lot of braids. So the key is to have a lot of braids in order for things to be full. So I make sure that I make smaller boxes, okay? But still do the normal amount of braids. Do smaller boxes, but the braids need to be just as small. You know what I'm saying? You see how the small boxes, but the braids are not too big or too small. The braids are pretty kind of, I personally think they're like I said, a mix between small and medium. My smalls are a little bit smaller than this, and then my extra smalls are super small, but my mediums are bigger, so that's why I say shmedium, okay? So I basically just made the braid the size of the box that I did or close to it, so that way it gives it that super, super full look, okay? So I'm doing 3 rows in the back, and then I'm going to have like 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like 4 or 5 rows going from ear to ear, and then I have 4 rows at the top, parted on the side of the middle part to make sure that it's super full. So I'm never really going to deviate from the size of this parting. You see that row has 6 braids, guys, and the row underneath it has 6 or 5, and the row underneath that has like 5, okay? When I'm doing like large, the back only has like 2. You get what I'm saying? So like I said, in order for it to be full, you just remember to do a lot of braids, to be honest. Do a lot of braids. The more braids you have, the fuller it will be. Now, like I said, she wanted a bun at the end. That was such a struggle because there's literally so many braids, guys. It was crazy. Like, it was super heavy for her. I was like, girl, you want it super full, but you got to realize that it's going to be heavy. But she was like, girl, that's what I want. So I gave it to her, but she was like, get it, girl, this is heavy. So if you want just to wear it in a bun, to be honest, I'm going to be honest, guys. If you just want to wear it in a bun, you know you're not going to have any other style. The client, honestly, I can literally do crochet in the middle of the head and just do box braids on the outsides and literally do it like that, you know, or just do like, you know, full on the outskirts, and then in the middle, just do like a few big parts, but small braids. So that way it won't be heavy, but that way you can still have that full look, you know, and it won't take as long. So yeah, that's just my advice. But if you wanted to wear different styles, of course, you can't like go around it. You still have to make everything look good and full. But she likes her braids super, super full. So guys, when someone says they want it super full, this is the result they get. They get a lot of braids, super full. It takes a while as well. I do charge different when it comes to somebody wanting super full, somebody wanting full, somebody wanting light. You know, I will charge because it will take way more to do with super full. Like if she wanted the same, you know, small or medium, it would take about 6 hours, but for her it took about 9 hours because she wanted super full, and then she wanted it very long. But yeah, guys, so this is basically it. There's really nothing else to say other than whenever I'm done, I'll be back to let you guys know what I'm doing whenever I'm done with her hair. But other than that, guys, just kind of enjoying the music and watch me braid the rest of her hair. And like I said, I will be back.
What would I do without you? Feeling so blue. you belong with me. No, you always have my sympathy. Dreaming in reality, even when you're not with me. No, I'll always keep you company, What should I do without ya? Feeling so blue without ya. I've been spending all my nights so long, waiting for you to hit my phone. Leave a little time for me, no matter where we might be. I'll keep you company. I'll keep you company.
Alright guys, so right here I'm just putting that foam, and the foam, what the foam really does guys, it just lays away any type of flyaways that the client may have. It just kind of lay that down and keeps that good. And then I'm going to spray that Got2b glue spray on top just to kind of provide another layer of hold and protection. Guys, look how full these are, full and neat. That is the look that you are going for when it comes to this style. All right, so right here guys, I'm just going to do the edges. I'm going to use the even edge tamer, and I'm going to brush all the edges to the front with my edge brush. And then any type of hair that needs to kind of go back in the braid, I'm going to clean that up. And right here guys, I'm just literally going to create a little bit of baby hairs with the comb part, and you know, with the comb and the brush, and then with the little the rat tail comb part as well. That is what I'm going to use in order to smooth the edges into the hair. Yeah guys, something very, very simple. And if your client has an issue with the hair kind of not staying, always make sure you kind of tie it down with some type of holding spray on top of that edge control, and that will stay. Or you can use a Got2b glue cream, and that will kind of hold everything down. And then here guys, I'm just using a little bit of the oil sheen in between her braids just to kind of provide some moisture and some shine to her hair guys. And then after that guys, I'm using this plastic kettle to dip the ends. Since she has so many braids guys, I'm literally going to split it in fours to dip because it's just too many braids. All right, so I'm just going to dip a few times, about 4 or 5 times. Make sure you don't stay in one spot too long because the hair will get stuck and curled in that spot because of the hot water sets the braids in whatever position you have. After that guys, I'm just going to trim the ends with some shears and squeeze out the excess water. And after that guys, I am just literally going to style it into a bun. It was so difficult getting all the hair in a bun guys, so I literally had her lean over to the front so I can put all her hair to the front. Then I put the band on the hair in the front, and then whenever she sat down, I just kind of pulled the braids kind of piece by piece guys to kind of angle everything the right way. To make the bun look better, I kind of, you know, make sure the bun was kind of pulled back, but still make sure that all of the braids were in there. It was a struggle, guys, but we did it. It turned out really, really, really bomb. Once I got that secured, I just literally start wrapping the hair onto each other and then using open hairpins in order to kind of secure the bun and make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Now, she did not keep the bun, guys. She said it was too heavy, but she really loved the look of the full braid, so she was going to thug it out just wearing the braids regularly. Okay, but like I said, my advice is if you're going to get braids this full and you want a bun, baby, it's probably not going to work, or you're going to have a huge bun like this, and the bun's going to be pretty heavy on your neck and your shoulders. So just be mindful of that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed filming it. Like I said, this style took about 8 to 9 hours, guys, because like I said, these are waist length, and they are also like this full and small/medium braids. Okay, love you guys so much. Thank you guys for tuning into this video, and I will talk to you on my next video. Bye.